Right, we are finally live. Was meant to be live at 8:30, which was 10 minutes ago in our time here in the UK. Just had some very minor issues, which I've finally sorted out now. So, today's stream, we are doing another Beat the Streamer type stream, where if you do beat me, you will be earning yourself a pack of Darkness Ablaze. For now, I am just going to go and do some ladder videos, ladder matches dead quickly with the expanded donk deck, just until people join the stream and whatnot. So obviously we're playing donk. So obviously all you want to do is go first. This version that I've built is specifically catered around to as many of the Zigzagoon's ability drops as possible. So we'll see how this goes. And with it being Volcanion, I think hitting 120 isn't so hard. We'll be getting rid of this and this here because Dazzle Machine's just far too good to lose. And we need to check our attackers. So our Latios is prized, but as my opponent sees this, he'll probably end up scooping anyway. I forgot to check if Beast Energy and something else were in the deck. Oh, Latios was in the deck. So, yeah, we'll leave it in the bin. It's fine. So now to check if Beast Energy's in the deck. Which it is. So it's the only energy in the deck, unfortunately. And we need to have a quick look at our hand. So we'll get Zigzagoon. Or we'll get Egg out the deck, actually. Because we want to discard this and this. Want to make sure that energy is one of the last things we discard. I'm going to grab a Super Scoop Up Net for now. As we want Pheromosa in the active. And draw some more cards. We'll Hypnotoxic Laser. And we have no use for the Choice Band. We need the Muscle Band. So we'll use this. We'll start dropping Zigzagoons about now. Play Super Scoop Up. Get another Zigzagoon drop. And Scoop Up Shaman for 5. Looking for all the acrobikes, there we go. Spin through some things first. We'll get Mysterious Treasure. So we know Egg's in the bin. Get rid of this. Get the Viper. And we will Egg again for another Zigzagoon with the Quick Ball. And then, in fact, actually, seeing as we're not going to use them, I think I'll get Diancie out of the deck. And we will Propagate again. Now it's time to get one of the shamans, because I want to not hit them off the acrobike. Double plus power, that's unfortunate, but there we go, there's one. Muscle band, definitely. Another Zigzagoon. Trainer's mail. Get the ultra. Oh, damn it. That's a misclick. Nothing left in the deck for that. So we'll skip Shaman again. Put it back down. Shaman for 5 again. Really just want Beast Energy here, but it just doesn't seem to be happening. So we'll Transmail. We'll get Bike. We'll Floatstone this. We'll do this. Propagation. We'll get another Shaman, if it's still in deck. Yes, it is. We'll Bike for 2, and then Shaman for 4, maybe. So plus power. Skip up that. Another Zigzagoon drop. So I can honestly say this is a supreme game of Solitaire, this deck. It's all about sequencing and getting everything just perfect, where you get as maximum amount of drops off Zigzagoon, and with the Beast Energy and the appropriate tool that you're using for attacking. That's all it is. Your opponent doesn't get to play the game. I just need to message a friend there quickly. If you try. So I'm just going to check who's in the stream, and still waiting on people. I didn't really give people a lot of warning. So currently just have to open Discord. So Donk is fun, as you can tell. On my YouTube, on my channel. I'm just going to copy some things. I kind of went into the stream a little bit unprepared. Ember Power, I am playing in Pog, yeah, so in between facing the streamers, if you do beat me in a match, by the way, you will earn yourself a Darkness Ablaze pack. I've still not gave them a deck list, but we have until midnight for Pog. Not entirely sure what I want to play yet. I'm sort of torn between 2 decks, but today I've had like the worst luck in the world, so hopefully PTCGO will give me some better luck tomorrow with both of the decks that I want to play. Again, still deciding on which particular one I want to go with. But so one of my friends has just joined the chat, and yeah, I did say to him that if he beats me in the stream, then he'll earn himself a pack. I don't know what's going on with my PC, but it's telling me that YouTube's not receiving enough to maintain smooth streaming. I have like really good internet in a new place, so that should not be the case. But anywho, I will. I'm just gonna tell him send me a challenge, and just to make it harder on the people Let's go with what you feel happy with, guys. Yes, yeah, definitely Ember Power. And honestly, it's looking like Vicavolt. But like I say, the raw power of Eternatus just dragged me to it. The only issue with Eternatus is that now all the ADP decks have started playing bloody 3 Zamazenta, and 3 is just, it's just too much. It's uh, Graham, I'm not sure what you've done, but it's, I don't know what you've chosen in regards to format. You might want to start that again. Send Rigby, send me another challenge and just make sure you've chose standard. If you want to go for expanded, just tell me in advance. I don't know why it's not letting me choose my deck for some reason. I'll tell you what, I'll send him one. I don't know what's going on there. Now it's letting me do it. Yeah, you must have clicked expanded. You've clicked expanded at the top, Graham. It needs to be, you need to be clicking standard. I'll send you another one. Yeah, so what I'm going to do for the streamers, well, just when you're facing me, I am going to put this up. So it's basically to make it difficult for you, because obviously Darkness Ablaze just came out, and it just helps you really test your skill that you're not able to beat me by stream sniping effectively. So I'm not sure how much of the screen this covers, but hopefully it's not going to be too much. And I think we're against the Dartrix, not Dartrix, not Dartrix, sorry, Decidueye, but I'm not entirely sure after seeing that. So we're in for an interesting one. And will we see a quick ball for today? Not entirely sure. Just going to check the stream deck quickly. Who have I got here? Zuki, Kieran, my man, good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Ember Power, would there be a cause to worry about Aerodactyl? Seems a solid pick, but consistency is an issue. I don't know if I'd use the term worry about Aerodactyl per se. I mean, it's certainly strong, but I mean, what would it be? A welder every turn sort of scenario. And by welder every turn is it's what I'd call, say for example, acrobikes, poker gears, double Dedenne, double crowbar, things like that. Just basically absolutely turbo welder, effectively. So we want an Eternatus, obviously. And, you know, if I'm lucky, which I never am with this game, but we'll see. It's part of one of the only issues I have with this deck. I whiff everything when I need it, which is like the worst. So we're going to get rid of this to get this guy. If we hit either of our switches or air balloons, then we get to take a knockout on the Grookey. It just makes them find one of those sort of turbo. Well, we won't turbo patch to the Eternus. And money. And we'll put back the Absol and get ourselves a Crobat. we will pick up the Hooper, ensuring we have the knockout with the Spoiler Fun Meowth, which is definitely, despite the name Spoiler Fun, one of my most fun parts of this deck, if I'm perfectly honest. It does make me certainly happy to get that in there. This deck is doing that thing again where it wants to give me 900 supporters, so amazing. We will stick Absol down. And we will Spoiler Fun. Goodbye, Grookey. And with a four card hand, I mean, I'm sure my opponent plays both Netball and Quick Ball, maybe even Pokemon Communication as well. I'm sure he'll be able to find himself another Grookey, but it does at least mean that in case there was any chance of a like a rare candy into Rillaboom out of the blue, as I have seen like the odd rare candy here and there in these decks, and it's obviously like if your main plan with Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor doesn't go to plan, then yeah, these things happen. But there we go. We see another Grookey up. I've been playing the Blissey deck. It slaps so hard. Yeah, I know Kieran or Zuku26. I witnessed that video on, I think it was a Tricky Jim, is it? Yeah, Tricky Jim's YouTube channel, and I have been meaning to give that a test for a while. I think I only own like one Porygon, so I do obviously have the stuff to trade into one, but I think like going into the new sets, the Porygons are going to get an absolutely disgusting amount of hype. So I don't know what happened there. I think his Rillabooms must be in his hand. But we will stick this here. Oh, I think he misclicked. That's unfortunate. So we'll stick these down, and we're going to go for research. We need to go all the way, so it's unfortunate we're having to drop all these supporters, but these things happen. So we need to hit the heads on this, which we didn't, of course. And it's just one more turn where we're not attacking. So, amazing. Exactly what I ordered. So we'll Crobat for 4. And we will finally get a heads on the whole 1 energy we've seen all game. And we'll stick this over here. And I think we're going to leave that bench space open is the right course, perhaps. Yeah, it's the best thing to do is just leave that bench space open. So it's got 270 already. I think just promoting the Hooper and passing is the appropriate course of action there. What we're looking at I'm just looking at the stream. Should be standard yet. I don't think it. Blissey's so funny. But he sheep with a cape is also double. Yeah, double Ember. Yeah, I seen that comment come in. Double looks the height of fun, honestly, with the cape and it's just all sorts of jazz, isn't it? I'm pretty sure there's other damage modifying things. One deck that I will be making in Expanded at some point, although I only, out of hundreds of packs of Darkness players that I've had so far, I've only pulled one Galarian Stunfisk, but I'm really looking at this, looking to make this really super tanky and yet somewhat very aggressive version of a Galarian Stunfisk in Expanded that uses both max elixirs, and metal sources. So there's an amazing array of buffs and stuff. This thing can only be damaged by anything that isn't Pokemon GX or Pokemon V. So, somewhat annoying. So we need to go here. Go here. Why's the Rillaboom got things on it? Well, just in case something terrible happens. Need to keep that second switch around. This always happens to me, and I'm absolutely so bored of it. So we're gonna re-pick up this. We're gonna quick ball it away for nothing. And look how much of my deck I've been through, guys. I've got 19 cards left in deck, so I've been through, other than the prizes, which would make it 24, I've been through 36 cards, and I've seen 2 energy. It always happens to me with this deck, and I don't understand why. It's, oh, hello energy, it's nice to see you. But yeah, it just gets on my nerves so much that happens to me so often. And it's not like they're getting Marnies to the bottom as well. It's not like they're in my hand and I'm Marnieing them to the bottom. That's not what's happening here. It's just that they'd hate to show up. And it's, you know, amazing, obviously. So we have 1 boss's orders left and a great catcher, assuming the great catcher's not prized. Although my opponent's probably going to stamp me anyway, because this is exactly the time that I get stamped. And my opponent always has it each and every time. Zuku, no, Dubwall does not beat Donk. Nothing beats Donk apart from Donk. so I've heard. But I mean, ask the Blackout crew. They might know what beats Donk. I'm not entirely sure. I'm hoping I'm gonna actually get some recognition from the joke that I just made in the chat. If anyone actually knows who Blackout crew is, you're probably thinking, why is he talking about Blackout crew? He's not into that stuff. Yeah, I'm really not. But a long time ago, I used to be what's known as a little bit of a chav, which was funny. We're going to get another one of these out of the deck. I don't like wasting these, if I'm honest, but it's just one of those things that has to be done. So we can now finally get aheads on this. Put this here, attach here as well. Play this. Get this out of the deck. I'm not going to be using this at any point. As long as right now we can find Great Catcher, we may be in a good spot. We do not find Great Catcher, which is really annoying. So, grim. That happened. Stupid Decidueye. Do not want to be putting myself in a position where if he dropped a Zigzagoon of his own onto my Hooper, that's why I didn't want to attack with Hooper, because if he did drop a Zigzagoon onto it, it'd just make me very sad, obviously. Ember, where are you from? Comment in the chat where you're from, and then type into your phone look for a song on YouTube called "Put a Donk on It" by the Blackout Crew. It's it's actually like it was actually a serious song at the time, but now when I look back on it, the very existence of that song just makes me laugh, honestly. But this is why I've got the hand protector up, because I had the boss's orders in hand to take out the Danny on the bench. So it's a it is a good deck. Like anything Decidueye based is very anti-meta. I'm not sure how I feel about multiple stage twos in the same deck, Rigby, but it was. But Decidueye for any deck is challenging. But the only thing is, with like Rowlet and Executor is usually like a one-trick pony sort of deck, and using it to just pull a Rillaboom into play is usually hard enough, especially with all the things that can go wrong with prizes and such. So having another stage 2 in there that is like sometime gonna be prized, then I can see how that's gonna be a nuisance. Is Zuku still here? Zuku, are you still? Yeah, it's a hard it's a hard thing to play. Yeah, we can play best of 3 if you want. To be fair, it would be more fair to play a best of 3. Gives players more of an opportunity to win a pack. Although that being said, just so we can give a chance to everyone, I just want to see if Ember Power, if you're still here, if you want a game. I don't know if there's a delay on the stream or anything. Would Electrode work with Stunfisk? Yeah, it would, Ember, like extremely well actually. Oops, sorry, UK just uncultured. Oh, okay. Yeah. You'll see what you'll see what culture is when you see the Blackout Crew, or when I say culture. I don't know. It's a strong word to use in regards to that sort of music, if I'm honest. But Rigby, if my decks are not worthy. I'll tell you what. Amber, we shall play a one prize card deck game. I will play a deck that has no Darkness Ablaze cards in it, and it is also a rogue deck. It's not a deck that's like, say for example, Spiritomb. It's not like that. It's literally just a rogue deck that doesn't even have any Darkness Ablaze in it. Are you sure you don't want a game? Because it gives you the opportunity to win a pack if you want to try. It's Darkness Ablaze packs as well. Okay, no worries. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so I'll tell you what, Rigby. Yeah, we'll have another game. I'll use a different deck. So sorry about this, guys. I just had had that thing on still. So Rigby, I'll send you a challenge. If you want to use that deck again, that's totally fine. I'll use a different deck just to make it a little bit easier on you. I am going to put the hand block up again though, so let's have a look. This is a deck that I haven't put any Darkness Ablaze cards in it yet, so let's go with this. And put that back up. So I would like to go first. What a god-awful hand. I'm sure like RNG like messes up like a little bit in regards to what goes on with the game. I can't discard too many energies in this deck for obvious reasons. And I have prized a whole bunch of things without even checking my prizes there. A whole lot of horrible stuff. So that's done. No supporters first turn for me. I'm in this hilarious group on Facebook. It's a messenger group. It's not even you have to be invited to it, and it's called Standards Lower Than Your Nan's Tits. And there's just like the most random and gruesome and deviant like content in there. It's all basically like an anti-snowflake group, effectively. So Erica for 2 was that? Oh, it's getting crazy with the Grookey. See if we can stop him knocking out my Zigzagoon. Also stops him from retreating as well if he did find a what is this? What's it? Taunt. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Ooh, you don't want to do that. Although, it's got 130 health, casually. No, it's not. Sorry that this has happened to you. Do you have any one prize card decks available, Rigby, where we could have a one prize game? Or if you want to make it interesting and give yourself a better chance of winning. Sorry, I just need to catch up. Oh, I have Greedent, but I don't mind not getting a pack. One more to go with this day. Best continue grinding, only on second ladder right now. Ember, I don't know if you're on a Facebook group called the Pokemon TCG Community, but I posted a deck. I also posted a video that's on my channel if you want to have a look at it. That's fine, Rigby. So, yeah, Ember, there's a deck out called a Donk deck, which is the first video of the stream that I showed when I was on the ladder. It's basically like a solitaire deck. And if you go out and buy yourself some Codes of Darkness Ablaze, say about 60 or so, you'll be able to build that deck. The only expensive parts of that deck are the things called Shaman EX, which is the main draw engine of the deck. But other than that, the deck's an absolute beast. Yeah, Rigby, if you want to send me another request, then feel free to go for it. I don't know what's happened with my camera. Camera seems to be having issues. My camera's working again, so that's good. Don't know why it was doing that. You've clicked on standard again. So, see it. I'll send you one. But if you're watching my stream, let me show you what you're doing wrong. So, here, I'll send you one. Here, you've got expanded clicked. You must do, because see how the decks I wanted to choose aren't now letting me choose them. Whereas if you have it in standard, it lets you choose them. I'm gonna go with this deck. Rigby, after this match, for being such a good sport and sticking around and having more than just the 1 or 2 games, I will send you a pack anyway. And Ember, if I've got you on here as well, since it's nice to have people commenting on the chat and stuff like that, I'll send you one as well. If you're still here, of course, and if I've actually got you on PTCGO, which I'm not sure I have. If I haven't, after this game, my username is in the bottom right. I'll show you that in a sec. So we go Mr. Tomb himself. We build some spice. We stick the rainbow on. We transfer the counter from here to here. We go like this. And we'll grab one of these. We'll put this on Spiritomb and pass. Not the most explosive start from this deck, it's got to be said, but it is. So Ember, do you have? I know about Dog Bro. I just expect that to get banned. Oh yeah, I suppose that could get banned. But getting the Shamans anyway is the only expensive part of the deck, and like I don't know if Net will get banned because realistically, there's not really like the decks that are good and expanded other than Dong don't really abuse Scoop Up Net in expanded. The only deck that abuses Scoop Up Net in expanded is literally Dong and the Volcanion deck. So the Volcanion deck, obviously, it's got an ability called Steam Up where you discard a fire and your fire type Pokemon's attacks do an additional, I think it's 30 damage, which is quite a lot if you think about it. And now like Giant Hearth exists, and in expanded there's Professor's Letter and Energy Spinner and all sorts, loads of things that can just get you all these energies, and you can effectively make a baby Volcanion in one turn, do its base 20 plus 4 Volcanions on the bench and use each of them. This is if you're extremely lucky, of course, but that's 120 damage. And then if you Scoop Up Netted all of them and redropped them and reused all of their ability, you'd then hit for a sickening amount. So move this back to this. Build some more spite. And he does have the Absol in play, which is quite naughty. Can't believe you've done this. So it does mean we are having to Scoop Up Net the Jirachi, put that back. And this is about sequencing, so basically that's when you put this a skateboard on. I know it seems like really obvious, but at the same time it's just not. And then we shall Marnie. Very sorry that you just seem to get all of these like really hurtful hands, realistically, is what I'd say. You're just getting hands that like are basically torturing you, as I understand, from what I can see. My hand isn't too great itself, to be fair. Back to the days of Steam Siege, good times. Yes, it was actually just when Steam Siege came out that me and all of my friends left Yu-Gi-Oh, which basically what happened with Yu-Gi-Oh, right at the start of the Link format, it was announced that one of the rules would be that they'd just shut off being able to use the extra deck unless you control the Link monster. The fact that they were taking away the variety of the game, and I understood that Pendulum monsters were like despicable at the time, but the fact that they were taking away the variety of the game was just not enough to keep me playing anymore. So I literally just up and left, sold all of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to a friend of mine, and then just bought a whole ton of Pokemon cards basically. Did he boss his orders me? Yes, he did. That's quite frustrating. Now I'm going to have to find an escape board or a switch or a scoop up net. And I found neither. Cheers, game. So we're just going to build this spire all over the shop, I suppose. And we're going to move it to here. I might start slapping this this Absol in a minute. So it's a pass for now. Give me a sec, guys. Let me introduce you all to my beautiful girlfriend. Come here. This is my beautiful girlfriend. She's got a gamer face on at the moment, so as everywhere, she's been playing Dying Light, which is a zombie apocalypse game. So we're gonna Ominous Posture, that damage onto here, and it'd be a massive pain if his other card in hand is a boss's orders, but these things happen. Worse things have happened. So never forget to build in spite of these things. You get some extremely hefty damage output with Spiritomb for a one prize card attacker. It's really insane. So there goes my Black and Rocket. There goes Reset Stamp. Ah, thank you. So bye bye Spiritomb. If you were getting a knockout there, Graham, which you did, the one thing you shouldn't have done is discarded your energy, because it's going to make it harder for you to do big damage in the long run. So drop this. Put this here. Move one of these to here. Rebuild in spite of this. Thin through this. Didn't realise I'm not sure. Oh, okay. No worries. These things happen. Thin through this, just get out the deck. And then, always, for those of you that play Oricorio and Jirachi in a deck, you always draw cards first because you need to figure out what you want to be getting from the Jirachi. So in this case, I really want to find this, but I'm going to grab this because this thins it out the deck anyway. So I do a lot of posts on the TCG community page of basically useful and helpful plays, as I've played a lot of different card games in the past, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and also the Dragon Ball card game I used to play. And with every different card game comes a new set of skills. And one thing all card games have in common is something called sequencing, which is extremely important for any deck. And another thing, another saying that comes from the Yu-Gi-Oh scene used to be, deck thinning is deck winning, which is basically means that the more cards you thin through your deck, like why I grabbed the adventure bag then, which not only was actually pulling a card out my deck, but then adventure bag itself pulled out some additional cards out my deck. That's the whole sort of thing behind it. We don't have a lot of energies left, if I'm honest. So we're down 5 energy. Cannot remember how many is in the deck. So we'll put this here. We're building Spite. We do need an energy. Always take the damage off Oricorio if you have it in play. I might get the second Jinx here. Yep. And I think I want to research as well. So we will Ominous Posture this to there. We will Mewtwo, put this on top. And now, because I'm looking for an energy, what I am going to do is now I am going to thin through cards more. So I'm going to research first in this instance, and then I'm going to draw cards with Oricorio. Because that is the most simple plan to get these energies. And yeah, so I'm not even going to bother with that. So into this, and this is why I thin through with the Jirachi first. So Rigby, make sure you've got a basic energy available, and Ember. Yeah, sorry, I did. Is my camera frozen again, Ember? Yes, it is. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's a massive pain. It just keeps turning itself off for whatever reason. So let's change that. Back to there. So thank you for notifying me about that, guys, because I've only got the one screen having that I'm playing on a laptop. So yeah, as I was saying, Rigby, if you make a basic energy open, I will trade you one of your basic energies for one of my Darkness Ablaze packs. So create trade, private trade. Oops, drop my bar thing. Drop my cream. Don't know if anyone that knows the MC Devo reference there. I dropped me cream, mate. So Rigby, yeah. Energy, take fire energy, meat, packs, turn the filters off, there we go. Yeah, so that's done. That's sent across, and I also need to turn that thing off, there we go. Hopefully the camera's still working. So yeah, Ember, I tried to learn Yu-Gi-Oh, but I found it harder than Magic, which is wild. Do you know, when I look at Magic the Gathering, it blows my mind, honestly. It's just something I can't really wrap my head around. And I tried learning it at a really young age, and it put me off because I just wasn't like smart enough to play it, basically. I just about even understood Pokemon at that age. It was like when I was about 7 or 8 or something. So like 20 years ago. Awful. Ember, do I have you on PTCGO? Yeah, that's just takes like 4 games to get to know it. No, I don't think. What's your username? Do you have PTCGO? Is probably the right question I should be asking. And if there's anyone else here as well that wants a game, I don't know if my friend Kieran's here, so I'm just about to message him. I've got a... Sorry, I can't go time for it. That's fine. So just get messages off like multiple people. Where's Kieran? I spoke to him recently. Kieran. Come back to my stream and play me. I don't know if he's still here. Ember 15. Okay, so Ember 15, that's done. We will need to add you, I'm pretty sure. Unless I've already got you. Let's have a look. No. So let's add a friend. Oop. Ember 15. There you go. So Ember, that friend request will have just came through. If you accept that, there we go, which you've done. I'll oh, what am I doing? Go back to trade. Oh, I'm already in trade. What am I doing? I'm all over the place. Public trade. I am getting. Oh, filters. No, not public trade. What am I talking about? Yes. See, soldier. I'm all over the shop. Create trade. Private trade. There we go. Ember. Packs. No, Ember is giving me energy. There we go. Fairy energy. And packs. Turn the filters off. One of these. Yes, I know. I have a habit of talking to myself. I do it when I'm concentrating. So Ember, that pack's been sent to you. And I don't know if Kieran's still online, but if he is, I will check. He's probably grinding the points on the ladder. Let's close that down from there. Let's have a look. I am not sure if James Dockery is streaming, but I might send him a deck challenge. If he is streaming, it'll be streamer versus streamer. Oh, my eye's doing that twitchy thing. I haven't really been sleeping well recently because I've been playing this until like 4 AM in the morning. Are you still here, by the way, Rigby? As someone who doesn't buy a lot of packs, thank you. You're very welcome. That's fine. Dockers is grinding. Okay. Is he streaming as well, or just grinding a ladder? Oh, Ember, I remember your username now. I've just remembered who it is you are. Sorry, I totally forgot about that. It's been a long time since we properly talked. Yeah, right, Rigby. I think he's not streaming. Okay. Well, if he's grinding the ladder, I'll leave him to it. Rigby, if we can show the viewers a more exciting match, send me a request with your Center Scorch deck. I think in the meantime, until he does that. Oh, well, there we go. So, you've done it again. Right. When you send the request, Rigby, The thing where it says expanded at the top of the battle request when you're sending it, just change it to standard. In the meantime, I'm just going to open a pack. Yeah, Lipard. Said no one ever. Yeah, so Rigby, I'll send you one. Just just watch my screen. Here is the bit where yours is stuck on expanded. All you need to do is literally just change it to standard. It might be on unlimited or something. I'm not entirely sure, but oh. So if you send me a request, it should do it if you click that to standard. Connection dodgy is my connection dodgy? I don't know. Is the camera playing up again? No, doesn't seem like the connection's dodgy. There's nothing really in the house that's currently using the Wi-Fi, so shouldn't be an issue. Rigby sent me a message. Oh, his says standard. I don't get it. I don't get why it's doing that. Oh, but there we go. Yeah, he's changed it to standard now. So, yeah. Yeah, that's all you need to do, was that top left thing. If it already said standard, it's just one of those things with PTCGO, like, because of... Who remembers all the bugs that happened when the new update that happened a day ago came to PCs? Not a day ago, like a week or so. When the update came, it was an absolute nightmare. Like, it was so shocking, the things that were going on. So we'll great ball. Fine. Should have failed that realistically. Get our eternal boy into play. We'll have to somewhat dog asset up for 3. Anyone get the joke? Because I'm, so good with jokes. I think we're gonna hold the hands until next turn. Totally forgot to put this bad boy back on. I've played Rigby loads of times, so I know that he's not the type to stream snipe, or I would like to think. No. I don't know what's going on with that, the connection thing. No, it's mine. Where's mine thing? It was like that before. What was like what before, Rigby? Oh, the standard thing. Yeah, it's like I say, with the update, it's like it's not updated every single thing that needed updating in the game. Like, some things stayed the same, some things changed. They did like do the update good in some aspects, but not all of them, unfortunately. Just won't be a sec, guys. Luce, can you do me a favour? Can you turn the lamp off for me? It's actually like making my glasses glare. I know, yeah. Cheers, honey. Thank you. Sorry, where was I? I'm just constantly having to switch screens back to the OBS to make sure that it's not like freezing my camera again, because that was god awful when it happened. So we have Eternal Boy. We have this. I don't know if we want to use this yet, so I think I'll be better off grabbing Absol for now. Or, yeah, Absol seems like the way to go. And this is where, guys, you uh, get to see me whiff energy off off of Marnie of 5 cards. Oh, oh, my soul! I hit an energy, my soul. So right, okay. Anyway, enough messing about. Um, not sure how to go about this. I think I'll put this here. And 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I need to hit a lot to make this happen. So we will get the only heads that I never wanted on that. And we'll have to go in with a Crobat and find some things and stuff. There's a lot of Pokemon sitting in the deck. Along with... yes, of course I want to draw until I've got six cards in my hand. What an odd question. So, let's just do the math again. What's this on? It's on 220, isn't it? So I need to hit 210. So, stick it there. And 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So that should be knockout. Yeah, there we go. Maths. Maths. Can anyone do maths? I can do maths. Yeah, I know. Maths is on point today. Looking forward to getting rid of that Absol, and we unlocked another Crobat V from the prizes. That's always delicious and nutritious. Can't believe he's done this. So... like, if we can hit this turbo patch, I don't know what I was looking at there. If we can hit the turbo patch, then we can retreat anyway, so that's good. We can hit the turbo patch. See, sometimes the deck loves me, and other times it hates me, but all of the time, it's absolutely filthy. Not happening for me tonight. Yeah, I don't know why, like, your other games that you've had against me have been, like, really good. I mean, you've beat me a couple of times, and that's me using this deck, so, yeah, can honestly say I don't know what's really happened for you here, but it's just one of them. No sense scorches are coming out. Yeah, this is why I told you to play play a 4-3 line. I think you're playing a 3-2 line, I think, like a much thinner line, which when that happens, like, this is one of the reasons why I was saying last night I was considering putting a 4th Eternatus VMAX in this deck, because it is obviously the main attacker. Like, it's all well and good finding your Eternatus is very early, but Eternatus V itself is god awful, but the deck's power lies within Eternatus VMAX. It's a beautiful boy. For those of you that are relatively new to the Darkness Blaze format and haven't seen many other cards or anything, the ability allows you to have a bench space of 8. As you can see here, I've got 8 on mine, whereas he's only got 5 on his. But they can only be dark Pokemon, and if your only Eternatus in play gets knocked out for whatever reason, you are then have your bench size reduced back to 5. That was an unfortunate turn. So I'm going to put this here. I'm not sure if there's anything I want to thin out the deck. Want that in the deck. I don't want this in the deck anymore. Um, so this is how I keep my bench space the same now because I have the second Eternatus, which is all I wanted. And Dread End. Yeah, the reason why this card is so powerful is it's basically very similar to Mega Ray and the Snorlax VMAX. Snorlax VMAX, I'm pretty sure actually hits for more. I think Snorlax VMAX actually hits for the full 300 because I think it's 30 plus 30 times. Well, I mean, it's not get. You say well played, but it's not. It's not over till it's over, friend. I'm gonna do my best to make it over, though. This is where the game absolutely punishes me and gives me no energy, despite the fact I've got 3 in deck. So there's 15 cards. I'm about to draw 7 of them, which will leave 8 cards in deck, and the odds are that 1 in 5 of them should be an energy. Ah, look at that! I got all 3. Classic. Considering I have such a hard time finding energy in this deck, it's very rare. I can't believe you've done this. Feels all to get that vine. What do you mean, Ember? I can't believe you've. Oh yeah. Feels all together. I can't believe you've done this. Yeah, it's like one of the oldest vines ever, isn't it? Oh, I think the best part of it is where there's like I can't remember if it's in the video itself or there's just another video of it. Like, I can't believe you've done this in slow motion, where you just watch his face and how disappointed and angry he is that his brother's just literally decked him as he's about to start streaming. It's like, can't believe you've done this. In his extremely British voice. It sounds British anyway. I'm not too sure. I'll play against with my decks. Take your advice, lol. Yeah, it's good to see that you do take my advice as well, because obviously, like, the change you've made, they worked in your favour as you beat me in a couple of games last night. I'm gonna call an end to this stream now. We've been streaming for quite a while, so I'm gonna finally pack it up for a bit. I need to eat and drink, so that needs to happen, and I need to get back on the ladder, and I need to practice a little bit more. I need to do my deck list for the POG 2020, which I'm going to be doing in a bit after I've tweaked some decks here and there. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm going to be playing yet, but yeah, thank you all.